Good morning. Good morning. How is everybody this morning? FatMan's here. I'm having chili for breakfast. It's not just for dinner anymore. Actually, it's kind of late. It's about 10:30. I had to go into work for a little while this morning. No big thing. But hey, chili is good. I'll be back in a little bit. Guys, I'm back again. Thought I'd hit you up. My wife's been doing some gardening around the house. I think that's pretty cool there. That chair is older than dirt. It was one of my grandparents' chairs. And we got our little lanai, our little patio we sit on. Got other stuff growing up here. Just got hostas and stuff planted over here that are generations and generations old. And they're really cool. I got a blackbird in this tree over here that's driving me crazy. Want to get the pellet gun out. She was running around fertilizing yesterday, and well, didn't go so well. But it's another cloudy, overcast day. Oh yeah, I don't have my old crappy plow truck anymore. I found this for $1,000. Took my other truck after I started figuring out everything that was wrong with my other truck. I said, $2,000 just in parts. Yep, enough of that. So I took it to the junkyard. They gave me $700 for it, and I went and bought this. Runs good. 5.4 liter Triton V8. Runs good. Plenty of power. Does have a lot of miles, but it's got a lot of miles left in it. Previous owner took really good care of it. So that's my new toy. I'm going to do some body work on it. We'll probably get some of that on there as I do tinkering on it. Little bits of stuff. I got a window switch I need to replace. I probably won't video that. But, got stuff to do today. I'm working on my brother's wagon for his daughter. My brother's significantly younger than I am. He's 12 years younger. So, it's enough that we don't always see eye to eye. But he just had a baby, so I'm pretty pleased with that. I'm an uncle again. So the bird bath there is cracked. And Carol gets stuff like that for nothing from her where she works at the flower shop. So she'll get it and do stuff with it. The base was cracked. She glued it all back together. All the pieces were there. So it's cracked, but it holds dirt just fine. It just don't hold water. And a little, I guess it's an aluminum maybe, or galvanized steel pan in there that used to be with grandmother's, and it's sitting in the chair there holding flowers now. You don't want to use galvanized for any kind of food prep. It's just not good. Probably didn't think of that years and years ago. So that's just kind of an update video. I'm thinking I'm going to try to get to the range. I need to take my Glenfield Model 60 out and shoot it a little bit. Here's something. That's one of those little solar lights. Now, in case anybody's ever wondering, I don't know, maybe I can. It still works. It's about 4 years old. If you take this top off, as I recall, all that's in there is batteries. And you can make solar battery chargers out of these. They're pretty cool. So you can actually make some use out of them. They'll charge a AAA battery overnight. So talk to the junkyard and give me a couple of tires to hang on to too. The front ones on the truck aren't real great. But that's about it. I got to take my bike ride today. Trying to get rid of some of this excess poundage. I started dieting a while ago, and when I started, I was up. So I started at 429 pounds. My last weigh-in the doctor And it's been about 8 months of dieting. Not strict dieting, but dieting, watching what I'm eating and how much I'm eating. You know, I used to sit down with a bowl of chili and I'd have 2 or 3 bowls. Today I had 1. Last night I only had 1. You know, it's cutting back and getting off my butt a little more, which has been quite successful. My last weigh-in was 371, so I'm doing pretty good so far. I'll keep going with it. And maybe when I get down to 350, we'll do another little talk about it. But anyway, that's kind of my Monday morning breakfast with the FatMan chat. And Guy Smiley's going to be stopping over later today. I got to finish mowing my lawn. I got rained out last night. I got the front yard done, didn't get the backyard or the side yard done. So I got to finish that. We're renting, so I can't really do a lot with the lawn. But I'm going to go throw some seed out there. Landlord really liked what my wife did with the plants up in front. The hanging ones here are kind of a screen when we're sitting out. So it's kind of nice. The sun really comes down hard over here towards the west when it's hot out. Comes down and beats in hard, and we got this huge ass picture window there. And my dogs like to bark at just about everything that comes along. And I see I've got 1 dead spot of grass, so I'm going to get some grass seed. We've raked it all out and everything, and you know, I just like to have nice looking lawns. And this garden here is on top of a stump. They ground the stump just below the surface of the ground, but it was a very large tree, large elm tree, and there's still roots all around it. So my wife said, well, when you got lemons, what do? You make lemonade. So that's her idea of lemonade in the city, I guess. We live kind of in I won't say rural, but we live in a pretty quiet neighborhood. There's traffic. I got a daycare down the street, and there's a lot of traffic in the evenings and in the mornings. But other than that, it's pretty quiet out here. And I like it. Late at night, the trains will be... I got the trains are about 4 blocks away, and they'll be switching cars and stuff, but you get used to that stuff. I've been doing construction, the canning factory down the road. Had to run some new pipe out to one of their fields, so hopefully they'll be done with this. It's been about a month they've been working on it so far, maybe a little more. But we've had so much rain, it's slowed them down as well as, you know, slowing everybody else down, that we can't get nothing done when we want to. So with that said, I'm going to hit her here and get the lawn mowed and tinker with my new ride a little bit. And then I'm going to hopefully head out to the range, get that Glenfield out there and see how it does. Had a lot of feed problems with it before, and now I've given it a good thorough cleaning. Completely disassembled the action in it, which can be a bit of a chore. I lost a couple of clips, so I had to get some new E-clips for it. But it's alright. It's all good. It's all together now and seems to function okay with hand cycling it. The lifter seems to be working. I did not run ammo through it. That's not safe to run live ammo through again, especially indoors. I'll do that when I get out to the range. I'll cycle a couple of rounds through it. So I'll try to get some video on the range with the Marlin, and I'm going to take my Stevens out there, and I'll probably take that Neos out there too. I sure like shooting that thing. I'm going to try taking it out to 25 yards, which is where I'm going to sight in my 22 rifles at. I'm changing the scope on my 987. The shotgun scope just is not cutting it, so I'm changing that out. I'm not going to use a scope on any of my shotguns. I usually can shoot those pretty well open sighted. So anyway, y'all have a great day. Stay safe. Somebody's emailing me, and God bless.